Hello, good evening, good morning, everyone. Um, Sorry, this is a late night discussion. Actually, my first time, more like a try. And I just love you to just listen and then gain something from it and not just looking at me in passion, finding your passion. Life is all about getting your passion, finding your passion. When we talk about passion, we go by the definition first. Passion is an emotion to be acted upon. Passion is an emotion to be acted upon. Without action, passion leaves no worthwhile results. When you have passion for something, you love it even when you hate it. Mark my words. When you have passion for something, you love it even when you hate it. What do I mean by that? Everyone has a passion. It often manifests during childhood and is pursued through play. Is pursued through play, or it is stumbled upon as we age, but almost immediate put aside for more practical things like work and building a family. Children are free to actively pursue the things that interest them, but as they age, they are encouraged to go after more practical pursuits, often putting their passion aside. However, it is impossible or impractical to continue to follow your passion even as you age. Doing what you love even as a hobby can go a long way to living a life that you enjoy. What does that mean? You work a job of 8 to 5 every day. You help people develop their own company. Besides, you love playing football. You you love writing. You find passion in writing. You find passion in discovering, as researching. You find yourself, even as a kid, they keep an electronic machine close to you. You find yourself losing it and then recoupling that instrument together. That is your passion. That is your passion. Doing what you love, even as a hobby, can go a long way to living a life that you enjoy. Now, there was a time when people weren't encouraged to follow or even consider passion when living their lives. Survival was the most important, and that often meant working from sun up to sundown with only room for sleeping and eating. Things like hobbies and passion weren't discussed or even considered because there was no room for it. Thanks to societal changes like the Industrial Revolution and the advent of technology, we no longer have to toil so hard just to survive. We have the luxury of only having to work 40 hours a week, give or take, and having weekends off to do things like goof off, go on vacation, and discover and pursue our dreams, our passion. With our overly scheduled life that may not even seem much like time, or any time spent actively seeking your heart desire is better than no time at all. Over time, we often forget the passion of our childhood or even the ones we discover as we age. So, discovering your passion is often the first step down the path of actively pursuing it. If you're unsure on how to go about discovering your passion, here are a few tips. Take a stroll down memory lane and make a list. Think back to when you were a kid. What are some of the things you really love doing? What are some of the things you thought were really cool but couldn't do? What are some of the things you wanted to try but didn't think you did be good at it? Write down everything. No matter how silly it may sound, this is a great time to throw practicality completely out of the window and live in a fantasy land, even if it's only for a moment. For a moment. Take some time with this, but not too long. You don't want to spend the rest of your day dreaming about what your passion could be, right? You want to actually pursue it. Now your current job. Consider your current job. What are some things that you're tasked with doing at work that you enjoy? While this may not be as fun as strolling down memory lane, it is important to consider what you enjoy. Those are your passions. Those are your passions. They are things that you enjoy, things that you find pleasure doing, even when no one is there monitoring you. Those are your passions. Why this? Make a separate list. It may be best to do this while you're actually at work so you can fully assess your daily tasks. Write down everything that comes to mind, even the most mundane tasks. While it may not seem very cool to write that you enjoy creating spreadsheets or collecting papers, it still counts. Passion isn't always considered cool or trendy, but if you love it, you should enjoy it. Now you ask the question, what would you do if you have all of the money you needed and didn't have to worry about paying your bills, right? What would you do if you have all the money you needed? Those are your passions. We all have to work to live. Yes, we no longer have to work from sun up to sundown just to put food on our table for the most part. But we still have bills to pay and mouths to feed, even if it's just your own mouth. This is another fun exercise and you're allowed to be as fanciful as you like. Practicality has no place in a world where all of our financial responsibilities are met and we're able to just live as we please. Make a separate list. Now that you have a separate list, that is a trade list, review them. You may notice some similarities between the list. Take note of the similarities. If you're a fan of color coding, you can color code them or you can just make a separate list. The similarities you discover will lead you down the road to pursuing your passion. In fact, you may find some passions that are right for you to begin exploring right away. However, don't throw away the other list. Keep them in a safe place that you can easily access. Some of the other things on your list may be worth exploring at a later date. Even if it's an interest on one list, it could still take you down a path to your passion. The cool thing about passion is that they can often lead to other things you really enjoy. The next step in this process is to go out and do some of the things from your final list. Approach this process in an exploratory manner. Don't rush. Finding your passion shouldn't be approached like a timed task. Take your time. The whole point is to discover things that you really enjoy and then do them. I realize that this may be easier said than done, but it's an important step in the process. So now that you have a list of some of the things you would like to explore, you may be unsure how to proceed. Click on the next. And thank you for watching as we'll be bringing up more bits on this topic. Like I said, it's my first time coming live and it's night from this side. He just rates me. Yeah, go ahead to raise me. I promise the next time will be better, more prepared, more enjoyable. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.